Here we are with another day, and my good friend outside with Scheib is still hanging out here. I think he's having a blast running the 365.
Yeah.
We've been stacking wood, splitting wood,
delivering wood.
Yes, we went on 2 deliveries yesterday, and I offered to pay Scheib, and he turned me down. He didn't turn down the beer.
Nope.
When I offered that up to him. He drinks beer like it's Dr. Pepper. I'm telling you. So what we got going on today, we got to make more firewood, and we're just trying to get all of these logs moved around so that we can get everything moved to the back 40. And that's why Scheib had offered to come out here and hang out for a few days, and he's been a big help. He knows how to run all these machines, and you don't get upset when I'm just sitting there watching you do all the work.
No, I don't mind working, that's for sure.
That's for sure, yeah.
Yeah, Joe, this thing's freaking awesome. 365 is awesome, and
it flies, man.
It does. It produces a lot of wood, but your operation is getting pretty big.
Yeah, we're getting big.
I don't think this machine's quite big enough for you anymore.
You don't think?
I think you need something a little bigger.
You think I've outgrown this?
I think eventually your business is gonna need something bigger.
Yeah.
So,
well, I got to tell you what though, this machine has put me where I am today. It has fueled Ohio Wood Burnout.
Yes.
And it's fueled YouTube.
Right.
You know, because I mean, this is like the star of the show right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I get a lot of positive comments about the 365.
Yeah.
Oh wait a second. What's going on over there?
Oh, somebody just pulled in.
Someone's pulling up the driveway. Let's go investigate.
Let's go check it out.
And what have we here? Bob Nelson from Metsa Machines, Merrill, Wisconsin.
Hey, Bob.
Scheib, how you doing?
You know outside with Scheib, don't you?
Woo! I do, yes.
Woo! So, I don't know. I guess you were just in the neighborhood and you just stopped over?
Well, somebody wanted to trade in a 365 towards this new machine, and yeah.
What?
So we're here.
I had Scheib fooled the whole time. Huh?
Did he?
Yeah, I did.
Ah, good.
Yeah, I'm tricky like that.
Well, you kept it a good secret for quite some time now.
Yeah. So Bob, I am just saying this looks like a serious machine. The platform here is in the way, but behind it is a big decal that says 405.
Yep.
And if I am not mistaken, this is a diesel powered.
Yes, sir.
This is the only one in the world.
One of one. Yes, this is
it.
Typically, they're powered by tractor PTO or 3-phase electric, and this one we built with the Kubota diesel because one of our customers wanted a diesel engine. So we worked to develop that, and we passed the application testing with Kubota, and it's ready to release into the wild.
This thing looks serious, and it looks heavy.
Yes.
And this is going to have an ideal spot in the back 40.
Yeah.
Everything is just came around at the right time.
Yeah, it's coming together. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's why Scheib offered to come out here and help,
which is awesome.
Yeah. And Bob and his sidekick Ken are out here. So what we're going to do today, guys, is we're going to show you this installation. We've moved some of the heavy equipment already back there. The big Japa roller cleaner.
The 471.
The 471 log deck. And now we have a nice little place for this to go in. I think we got some measurements to do and stuff, make sure everything's lined up. But with Scheib here running all the equipment and me standing off to the side and pointing, what can go wrong?
Yeah.
We obviously have some bad weather coming in too. What the heck, we're in Northeast Ohio. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to get out of everyone's way, and let's get this thing off the trailer and try to get it into position, huh?
Sounds good.
Heck yeah.
Here we go, guys. We are going to lift the 405 off of the trailer. Scheib will be driving this telehandler from Lepo Rents. You know, my good friend Marty. We got our rental out here, and these things are amazing. I can't get over how just powerful these are and how nimble they are. So we're going to stand at a safe distance and watch Scheib do his thing.
Hopefully it works good.
All right, so our plan, we're going to lift this off of the trailer, and he's going to just set it back, and then we'll back the truck out of the way, and we'll be ready to move it to the back 40.
Pick up just a hair. Okay. Up a little more. All right. Yeah. Now you're looking good. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, this works. Beautiful.
Scheib felt he would be better backing it up the road instead of going forward. He can see the road better because this was blocking everything in his vision.
So I think we'll still have room to move it over, actually. All right, we should have room. Oh yeah. that was planned. Scheib is that good.
Right?
Yeah.
He's that good.
move the machine now to the left. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
By a foot?
I would say about
2
a foot.
We are trying to fine-tune the permanent location. We're trying to keep the conveyor at a 45-degree angle so that it is spitting into the cleaner the right way. You got to come this way, so back up. Hold on, Mike. We are happy with the way the machine is sitting now. We've put some cement pavers under this side for balance, and that gives us some more ground clearance for the perfect clean conveyor. And we have it at the ideal distance to the cleaner, and we are actually below 45 degrees, and that allows the conveyor to work better and clear these logs away from the machine. So guys, the way this is working now, our cleaner is perpendicular to the machine. I can see it working, and I don't have to put my trailer on a curve to get it lined up. So I can just back the trailer right here. The conveyor will lower and it will spit it right broadside into the trailer, which is the best way to load it. Guys, it is starting to look like a firewood factory, huh?
Yeah, man.
And if you guys think that Scheib is doing a great job operating the telehandler, hit the thumbs up and I'll give you a high five, man. Yeah. Woo! The next step, guys, we have to line up the live deck with the infeed. So we must bring the live deck this way, and Bob from Metsa Machines is saying we are better off to have this closer to the infeed. It works a lot better. So we're going to move the table 1 foot closer, and we're bringing it 2 feet towards me. All right, and we're gonna watch Scheib do the operating. Bob, what do we got here?
So here we've got the outfeed conveyor that's for the perfect clean system. So the shaker rack is going to be taking dirt and small fines, debris out of your end product. So this conveyor is up in transport mode right now. We just got a little latch here, and we bring it down. Now,
Well, looky there, man.
your trash comes out here. We hooked up the roller cleaner into the quick connects down there, because that's a static, or not static, but a fixed speed. So we don't have to worry about fluctuating the speed of the roller when we're doing that. And
okay.
Yeah.
All right, it looks good, man. I'm anxious to see it work.
All right, guys, this is the 471 timber deck. Is dual chain, dual hourglass rollers to feed the new machine, which we'll be unveiling here very shortly.
This is the Japa 405 with perfect split technology. It'll take a 16-inch diameter log, split it into perfect size pieces, and go up this 14-foot outfeed conveyor.
Into the Japa roller cleaner, and it like rolls and cleans the logs out this outfeed to its final destination, my dump trailer. We have all of our pieces in place. We have the live deck, the machine, the cleaner, all in a line.
Yes, sir.
And I think it is now time to unveil the only diesel-powered 405 Japa firewood processor in the world. Here we go, guys.
All right. I gotta pull my pin over here.
Oh, look at that. Has there even been feet on this before?
We tried to keep it clean for you.
This is beautiful, isn't it? Bob, may I? Well, what the heck? I bought it, so. Bob, I'm looking at a PlayStation right here, right?
Yeah.
I got colored buttons and 2 triggers and a joystick and knobs and a dashboard. Tell me what we got here.
So at first it looks a little bit intimidating, but really it's pretty straightforward. We'll go left to right here. This is your outfeed conveyor speed, slow or fast, obviously. This joystick will move the conveyor left or right.
No kidding.
So if you want to pivot it, you're using your roller, you're just going to go in there all the time, but if you had crates or IBC totes or something, and if we run the traditional knife in it, this would raise and lower that knife. Saw come down pressure, which is the same as it is on a 365 Pro or a 395. This right here, your basic did not have. This moves this infeed roller up and down. Right now there's pressure on it. There's always hydraulic down pressure on it to hold the log in place, but you can put more on. And then the main control, this does pretty much everything. So when we come up, we infeed, then we pull the bottom trigger for saw, we pull down for the saw, and then once we want to do automated resplit, we just pull the red trigger back here, and that'll do automated resplit. Now, if we want to run it in manual mode, which when you're doing some more challenging logs or stuff that's a little more crooked, then you can do 1 split cycle, and if you need to stop it midway, this green button would stop it midway. And the blue button here locks the shelf. There's a control shelf to drop the last log.
Oh, wow.
And that will lock it either in the up or the down position. Otherwise, the shelf automatically moves every time you move the joystick up or down. And then here, the last lever moves the chains on the log deck. And of course, we've got our control box for the diesel engine here with the ignition switch, tachometer, hour meter, and then the lights. And then we've got our full computer screen here. And I'm just going to turn the key on here. And once this loads up, this will tell us all of the specifics about the processor itself. So it'll tell us that all systems are good to go. So the screen will tell us what diameter of log we cut. And if you type in the length of logs that you're cutting, so let's say that we're going to cut it to 16-inch lengths all the time, it will calculate for you how much firewood you've produced. And it's actually pretty accurate. In addition to that, this actually has diagnostics in it that'll tell you what each button on the joystick is doing, and it'll tell you if it's working. And now we just started up. You saw it flash. It said all systems nominal, meaning all systems are normal. And you can see right now we've got our length set to 16 inches. Now it doesn't just set here. We're just telling it it's 16 inches in this system. And then here would be the measurement of your diameter. Right now 0 inch because there's no log in there. So, and here you can see how many cords we've made so far with this machine and how many hours are on it. We took it to the Vermont trade show, so that was a good show. And then here, if we go into settings and we hit sensor status, this tells us everything that's going on with the machine right now. So Joe, hit the bottom button on the joystick. See that number 5 lighting up is telling us that that button is functional. And you can do it with all the buttons on the joystick, and it'll tell you that every circuit is functioning as normal. This is really helpful for diagnostics. And you can see the thickness meter right now is measuring 71. It doesn't necessarily mean centimeters or anything like that. But if I put my hand in underneath of this, you can see on that screen that the thickness meter is changing. So that's how it knows how to keep doing the resplit, and that's how it knows what diameter log you have in the split chamber.
Bob, this looks to be an interesting engine. Is this a diesel?
Yes, sir. This is the Kubota D902 3-cylinder engine. It's the first diesel engine that we've put on a 405, and it's a very good match. This machine is rubber isolated mounted on a flat engine mount plate, and then we've got a rack over here that holds the diesel fuel tank and also holds the battery. And the diesel fuel tank we also outfitted with a fuel gauge, so the operator can work from the platform and see how much fuel is left.
This is diesel powered, 25 horsepower.
Yes, sir.
Kubota on a Japa 405. I think I want to see this thing run.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. The big question is, can it make firewood?
Yes, it can.
Good answer. Here we go, guys. All right, guys, we are ready to run our first ceremonial log through the Japa 405. This is a maple. It is about 14 inch. And I will tell you, I would never think about putting this log through my old machine. It's pretty straight, but we have the 4-way perfect split knife. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the pullback arm. I'm excited. This is what I've been waiting for here for a while. Let's go. So guys, this is a big deal. I've been waiting for this day for a while, and I'm partly overwhelmed with all of the functions of this machine. It's a lot more complicated than my 365, and I think it's got so many functions that I have yet to appreciate everything. So I'm going to have a lot of experimentation to do, and I still got to get my whole process set up here. We got all these logs that need to get moved. Nothing is really in its permanent place just yet. I even needed my PV, to adjust the log, and I don't have it out here. So the bottom line for today was to get this set up, get all the big pieces in place. We're going to get our machine turned back into LEPO. And Bob and his team and Scheib, they obviously have to get home eventually too. So this is really cool. Look at the wood we're making here. And these were big logs, man. And this is the perfect split system. You see it's still bringing paint off of it from the newness. Guys, there's no resplitting with this. This is great looking firewood, man. Guys, if I am ever successful in firewood, it's because of friends like this guy, and this guy. Gee whiz. I have been, it's just been a great development for Ohio Woodburner. Serious, you know, I am a simple guy from Ohio, and I started with a poolin and a pickup. Yeah. And look at this now, man. This is a world-class machine, man. It's going to take me a while to get my brain around this, guys. The 365 is a dynamite machine, and serious, I think that machine would serve me well forever. I got some plans on how I want the direction of Ohio Woodburner to go, and I try, whenever I get to one of these crossroads where I feel like I got to start hiring people, it seems like I always reply with, I purchase machines instead. Yeah. And this machine, for instance, the log that you just saw us run, guys, I would have never put that through the 365. And this machine made mincemeat out of it, you know?
Yeah, and even if you could, you know, the traditional split versus,
yeah,
you'd have to resplit it a whole bunch of times.
Yeah. You know what? These splits, they were like perfect. What do you call this system again?
Perfect split.
Yeah, it is. It's perfect split, guys. I mean, it made some dynamite firewood. So that is, I hope that you guys like this video, because I know I did. It's fun just working with machines, but it's also fun working with you, and it's also fun working with you, man. Ow! Whoa. This is just the beginning of this series of videos, setting up the back 40. I love that term. Setting up the firewood factory, getting the 405 in place. There's so much more I got to do. You know, I got to get a way to deal with the scraps coming off the perfect clean, all the way down to how I'm going to haul my tools out here to help, you know, change out knives and all. So that is all coming up. But what I wanted to show you guys today is what this has been on the books for a while. Yeah. And everything has conspired against us to finally get out here. The weather, schedules meshing,
back orders,
yes, okay, worldwide pandemics, yeah, all of that stuff. So here we are, and I am just excited to bring this to you, and I'm excited to call you two friends. I'm serious.
Feelings like that.
Yeah. All right, guys. So if you're digging this, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget, I'm going to ask two special requests. All right, and I don't really ask anyone for anything much. I want you to subscribe to Outside with Scheib. I'm going to put a link down below. His channel's a dynamite channel. I just love watching your videos.
Thanks, Joe.
I also want you to subscribe to Bob's Metsa Machines channel. He puts videos of all of these Japa machines on there and some of the other items that Metsa Machines sells.
And we're working on doing more too. We're going to try and have at least one video drop a week.
There you go.
Moving forward. So
I'm serious, guys. Please subscribe to his channel. You guys will not be disappointed. All right, guys. I hope that everyone has
a great day.
Great day. Hold on. Hold on.
You gotta put your gloves on first?
Yeah! Woo!